Hey everyone, and welcome back to the deep dive. So today we're going to be diving headfirst into a topic that's got everyone buzzing right now. It's AI and SEO. Specifically, we're going to try to break down how Google's AI overviews are changing things up in the search results and what you need to know to stay ahead, especially as business owners and C-level execs.
Yeah, it's definitely a hot topic, and I know it's causing a lot of uncertainty out there.
Right. I mean, things change so fast in the digital marketing world, it can make your head spin. But hey, that's why we're here, right? To break it all down, I'm Lex and this is Vera, and we're the hosts of the Shield Media podcast show. We're a digital marketing agency, and we pretty much live and breathe this stuff every single day. We specialize in local SEO, PPC, and SMM for our awesome clients out west. So if you're feeling a little lost in the AI wilderness, you've come to the right place.
That's right, we'll be your guides.
Now, before we get started, if you find this deep dive helpful, do us a favor and hit that follow button and share it with anyone else who could benefit. All right, let's unpack this thing.
Sounds good to me.
So you've probably seen those AI overviews popping up on Google lately. They give you a direct answer to your question right there on the search results page, which means fewer people are actually clicking through to websites. Now, that might sound a little scary if you rely on organic traffic to your website, but we're here to tell you there's no need to panic.
That's right. AI is evolving, not ending SEO. And if you're savvy, you can actually leverage these changes to your advantage.
So how do we do that?
Yeah.
One of the big concerns we hear is about search cannibalization, which always sounds way more intense than it actually is. Basically, it means those AI overviews are eating up traffic that would gone to organic search results.
Exactly. And this has been happening for a while now, even before AI overviews entered the scene. Google's been providing direct answers since like 2016 with the introduction of the knowledge graph.
Oh yeah, the knowledge graph. So like if I search for a Manhattan recipe, it just pops up right there on Google. No clicking required.
Precisely. By 2020, the knowledge graph had over 500 billion facts in its database, and it's constantly expanding. It's like having the world's biggest encyclopedia right at your fingertips.
So AI overviews are just the next step in that evolution. But if the fundamentals of SEO are still in play, what should we be focusing on?
Well, the good news is that if you've been prioritizing quality content, relevant keywords, and strong backlinks, you're already on the right track.
This is music to my ears.
Okay.
Because all that work we've put into building a solid SEO foundation isn't going to waste.
Not at all. It actually gives you a significant advantage. This isn't the first time SEO has faced major changes, and it won't be the last. Remember the panda and penguin updates? Everyone thought SEO was dead then, too.
Oh, I remember those. Why do they always have to name these updates after the cutest animals? It's like they're trying to soften the blow. Oh, don't worry. It's just a cute little penguin update that's about to decimate your website traffic. But seriously, every time SEO professionals adapted and the industry came back stronger, this time is no different.
Exactly. It's all about adapting and focusing on the things that truly move the needle. And in this new landscape, one of the most important factors is ROI, return on investment.
Makes sense. We need to make sure our SEO efforts are actually translating into business results.
Absolutely. We need to be laser focused on which keywords we're targeting, especially with AI overviews dominating those quick, easy answers.
So not all keywords are created equal anymore.
Definitely not. We need to be thinking long-term and strategically. What keywords will bring in those high-value customers and drive conversions over the next 6, 12, even 18 months?
I see. It's not just about ranking for any keyword, it's about ranking for the right keywords.
Precisely. Take international SEO, for example. It's a highly competitive keyword with tons of search volume. On the surface, it might look like a gold mine, but for most businesses, it's a bad investment. The competition is fierce and the purchase intent is low.
So it's not just about how many people were searching for a keyword. It's about whether those searches are actually leading to sales.
Right. And that's where understanding keyword difficulty comes in. It can be misleading if you're not considering the overall strength of the brands already ranking for that keyword.
Okay, so keyword difficulty is about more than just search volume. It's also about who you're up against in the rankings.
Exactly. You need to realistically assess your chances of ranking for a particular keyword given the competitive landscape.
So we're looking for those hidden gems, those keywords that might not have massive search volume, but have high purchase intent, like best VoIP phone systems for small business, right?
Now you're getting it. That's a perfect example of a high-intent, high-value keyword. Sure, it's competitive, but the customers searching for that phrase are ready to buy, not just browse.
They're looking for solutions, not just information.
Exactly, and that's where the beachhead principle comes in. Think of it like a military strategy. Instead of trying to conquer the most competitive keywords right away, you start by establishing a strong foothold in a smaller, more niche market. You build your authority and expertise there, and then gradually expand outward.
I like that. It's about picking your battles strategically and building momentum. So instead of going after best VoIP phone systems, maybe a company would start with best VoIP phone systems for startups in their city.
That's the idea. You dominate that smaller market, first prove your expertise, and then gradually expand your reach.
So how does this all tie back to AI overviews?
Well, those high intent keywords are the ones that AI struggles to compete for. AI is great for those quick, factual answers, but when it comes to complex, nuanced queries, AI still falls short.
Interesting. It's like AI can give you the ingredients for a cake, but can't actually bake it for you.
Exactly. It can give you a list of advanced Excel formulas, but can't teach you how to use them in a real-world scenario. Or tell you which dive watch is truly the best because that involves subjective factors that AI isn't equipped to evaluate.
Okay, so AI has its limitations. But how do we capitalize on those limitations and create content that truly resonates with our target audience?
That's a great question, and that's what we're going to dive into next. So we've established that AI is great for providing those quick factual answers, but it can't replicate the depth of human expertise and experience, and that's where we as content creators have a significant advantage.
I'm all ears. Tell me more about how we can leverage this human advantage.
Think about it this way. AI can tell you the population of Tokyo, but it can't tell you what it feels like to walk through Shibuya Crossing at rush hour. It can list the ingredients in a Manhattan cocktail, but it can't capture the experience of sipping one at a dimly lit speakeasy. It's those nuanced human elements that AI simply can't replicate.
Okay, I'm starting to see the bigger picture here.
Yeah.
It's about tapping into those uniquely human qualities. Our creativity, our critical thinking skills, our ability to connect with others on an emotional level.
Exactly, and that's why content is still king, especially in a world dominated by AI.
We've heard that phrase a lot, content is king. But it's easy to toss that around without really understanding what it means in practice. So let's break it down. What does good content look like in the age of AI?
Good content is strategic, high quality, and expert driven. It's content that answers those high intent queries we talked about, showcasing your unique expertise and insights in a way that AI simply can't.
Okay, so it's not just about churning out generic blog posts stuffed with keywords.
Definitely not. We need to be creating content that provides real value to the reader, content that answers their questions, solves their problems, and helps them achieve their goals.
So how do we do that? What are some practical steps we can take to create this kind of high-value content?
First, we need to truly understand our audience. Who are they? What keeps them up at night? What are their aspirations? What are their pain points? Once we know that, we can tailor our content to specifically address their needs.
Okay, so audience research is crucial. That makes sense?
Mhm.
What else?
Keyword research is also still incredibly important. We need to know what our audience is searching for, what questions they're asking, and what language they're using. But it's not just about finding the keywords with the highest search volume.
Right, we talked about that earlier. It's not just about volume, it's about intent.
Exactly. We need to understand the intent behind those keywords. What is the user trying to accomplish? What stage of the buyer's journey are they in?
So for example, someone searching for what is VoIP is probably just starting their research. They're at the top of the funnel.
Right, they're not ready to buy yet. So a blog post explaining the basics of VoIP would be a good fit. But someone searching for best VoIP phone systems for small businesses, well, they're much further down the funnel.
They're ready to make a decision, so they need more in-depth content, like a comparison guide or case studies.
Exactly. Our content strategy needs to align with the buyer's journey. We need to have content that addresses every stage, from awareness to consideration to decision. And remember, it needs to be high quality. It needs to be well-written, informative, and engaging.
And most importantly, it needs to be something that AI can't replicate, so no more keyword stuffing or writing in that robotic, keyword-optimized tone.
No more robots. We need to be writing for humans, not for algorithms. We need to infuse our content with personality, tell stories, and make it relatable.
I love that. So it's not just about what we say, it's about how we say it.
Exactly. Think about those ultimate guides you see online. They're comprehensive, in-depth resources that cover every aspect of a particular topic. They're the kind of content that AI simply can't replicate because they require a level of human expertise and nuance that algorithms haven't mastered yet.
So we're not just providing information, we're providing a curated, expert-led experience.
Right. It's like the difference between reading a Wikipedia entry and having a conversation with a world-renowned expert.
And that's the kind of content that builds trust, establishes authority, and ultimately converts readers into customers.
Absolutely. It's about going beyond the surface level and providing real, actionable insights that people can use to make informed decisions.
Speaking of actionable insights, let's talk about link building. We all know it's crucial for SEO,
Yeah.
but how does it work in the age of AI?
That's a great question. Link building is more important than ever in a world where Google is increasingly relying on AI to evaluate websites. Links are a signal of authority and trust. They tell Google that your website is a valuable resource worthy of ranking high in search results.
But it's not just about getting any old link right. We've all seen those spammy websites with thousands of low-quality backlinks.
Exactly. Those days are long gone. We need to be focusing on earning high-quality backlinks from reputable websites that are relevant to our industry.
So how do we do that? What are some effective link-building strategies in this new SEO landscape?
One of the best ways is to create content that is so good, so valuable that other websites naturally want to link to it. Remember those ultimate guides we talked about? Those are link magnets.
So it comes back to content again. Creating high-quality, expert-driven content is the foundation of a solid SEO strategy.
Absolutely. But it's not enough to just create great content. You need to promote it, reach out to other websites in your industry, share it on social media, and get it in front of the right people.
Okay, so we need to be proactive, build relationships with other website owners and influencers, and get our content out there.
Exactly. Networking is key in any industry, and SEO is no exception. Think about strategies like HERO, which stands for Help a Reporter Out. It's a platform that connects journalists with sources for their articles. If you can position yourself as an expert and provide valuable insights, you can earn high-quality backlinks from reputable news sites.
That's a great tip. What are some other link-building tactics we should be considering?
Another effective strategy is broken link building. It involves finding broken links on other websites and offering your content as a replacement. It's a win-win situation. You get a valuable backlink, and the other website gets to fix a broken link, improving their user experience.
That's clever. It's like turning lemons into lemonade in the SEO world.
Oh,
What about collaborating with influencers? I've heard that can be a powerful way to build backlinks.
absolutely. Partnering with influencers in your niche can significantly expand your reach and build credibility. When an influencer shares your content with their followers, it carries a lot of weight.
It's like a trusted recommendation from a friend.
Exactly. But remember, just like with any other link building strategy, quality matters more than quantity. Focus on building relationships with influencers who align with your brand values and have a genuine interest in your products or services.
So building a strong online presence is about creating a network of connections that all point back to your website. It's not just about your website in isolation, it's about how it fits into the larger digital ecosystem.
That's a great way to put it. It's about creating an ecosystem where your content can thrive and reach its full potential.
And in a world of AI overviews, where Google is increasingly giving users the answers they need without ever leaving the search results page, having a strong online presence is more crucial than ever.
It's how you cut through the noise, build authority and trust, and ultimately drive traffic and conversions.
This has been such an insightful deep dive. We've covered so much ground today, from AI overviews and keyword strategy to content creation and link building.
But the main takeaway here is that while AI is changing the SEO landscape, it's not the end of the world. In fact, it presents a huge opportunity for businesses that are willing to adapt and evolve.
Absolutely. And the businesses that will thrive in this new era are the ones that focus on what makes them uniquely human: their expertise, their passion, and their ability to connect with their audience on a deeper level.
So embrace the change, stay curious, and keep creating amazing things.
And for all of you business owners and C-level executives out there, remember that Shield Media is here to guide you through the ever-changing world of digital marketing. We specialize in local SEO, PPC, and SMM for Western clients, and we're passionate about helping businesses succeed online.
If you enjoyed this deep dive, please hit that follow button and share it with anyone who could benefit from this knowledge. We'd really appreciate it.
Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time for another deep dive into the fascinating world of digital marketing.